Hey guys, welcome back to Semper Fi Mechanic. My name's Thomas. Today's video we're talking about what's the best car you can buy if you have a teenager. We'll start from year 2000, 2001 and go all the way up to brand new. So there's a wider range of prices here. Some of you are broke like me. We can't be getting these brand new cars for our kids. My son, he's gonna get a car for a couple $1,000 because that's all I'm driving. So he can't be having a better car than me. Some of you got a little more cash, so you're gonna be getting a little bit better car, and we'll get to you. But right now, the car we're starting off is a 2001 Toyota Highlander. This is one of the best SUV crossovers and one of the earliest models too. But it has a long history that you can look at and see how reliable it is. Also, it handles and drives like a car, and the safety ratings are like a car as well. So it's very safe, handles real good, but still has a lot of room in it so they can have their friends with them and things like that. But you don't have to worry about them going around a corner and flipping this over, nothing like that. So a 2001 Toyota Highlander, that's a very good bet. Plus, it's not gonna break your bank doing it. This next vehicle, same as our first one, is under $5,000. These next few vehicles are gonna be under $5,000. But the one we're talking about right now is a 2006 Honda Civic. Look on the road, look at your neighbor's house, they're everywhere. You can get this car very cheap. It is very reliable. The fit and finish looks good on it. It's comfy, it's roomy. If it does break down, it's not very hard to work on. It's not gonna break the bank getting your vehicle fixed. And guess what? Your 16-year-old boy or girl will think this car is cool. And it doesn't matter how many miles is on the car because they run forever. So don't be scared to pick up a 2006 Honda Civic with 145,000 miles for $3,800. You go ahead and make that purchase, because guess what? You still got another 50 to 100,000 miles on that vehicle easy. If you have a teenage daughter, this next car is perfect. And that is a 2004 Toyota Prius. Now this is the first mainstream hybrid car that they ever made. This car gets 49 miles per gallon. Think about that. Especially this day and age with gas prices. A car that gets almost 50 miles per gallon. I mean, hell, I'll take that. But you got to think, this car looks very small. But actually, it has a large cargo area. And inside is a lot more spacious than you think. And it's a Toyota, so you know it's reliable. And if you're worried about how small it is in case it gets in a wreck, like if there's not enough protection, you can get an upgraded model that actually has the side airbags as well. And you literally have nothing to worry about. Now this next car, it's not from me reading in the magazine or looking this up. This is just from experience, from working out, being a mobile mechanic. Now this vehicle will cost you more than $5,000. And it's more in that $10,000 to maybe $12,000 range. And the car is a 2011 or newer Hyundai Sonota. That's right, 2011 or newer Hyundai Sonota. Now this car is very fun to drive, looks really good. Also has a 5-star rating, so it's very safe. You get 34 miles per gallon. This is in the all gas version because they do have a hybrid edition, which their safety rating on the hybrid edition is a little lower, but you get a lot better gas mileage. I've not worked on a lot of them, and the ones I have worked on, it's never been nothing major. And that's a good thing. So if I'm not working on this car a lot, that means it's not breaking down a lot. Pay a little bit more, but this is a nice little car. I really like it. And this next car is the one right behind me. Now this is my mobile mechanic car that broke down. And this vehicle is broke down right now. And it's a 2015 Kia Soul. This vehicle was awesome. I ran the dog shit out of this car. I put 200,000 miles on this car in like 3 years. And we bought it brand new. Even brand new, the car was cheap. I mean, you can find these used with low miles on them. I mean, you can find you a 2015 Kia Soul with maybe 60,000 miles and pay maybe $5,000 or $6,000. These cars are cheap to buy. They run good. There's plenty of room. Think about it. I ran a mobile mechanic business out of this right here for my first 3 or 4 years, and it was awesome. One thing I do need to say is there's a few important recalls that you need to get done. So if you go ahead and pick you up a used Kia Soul, and I'm only talking about the 2015 model because that's the one I personally owned. So like I said, I'm giving you the opinions that I didn't read somewhere. This is from me using this vehicle and what I would recommend. I would buy this for my son right here. When he turns 16, or even my daughter will be driving that. That car did great for our family, did great for the business, and it was a good vehicle. And it lasted longer than it should, because you got to think, I put 200 to 300 miles a day on it, and I had a couple thousand pounds of tools in the back. They're not made to be driving 2,000 or 3,000 pounds worth of tools everywhere, but it did its job, and it did its job good. It was very reliable. Gas was good. I mean, it's a good car. It's a good car for your teenage boy, your teenage daughter. It's a good car for somebody that's in college. Good car for an adult. So that's one of the ones that I'll recommend. It's a 2015 Kia Soul. You get it for a good price, man. Go ahead and pick it up. The last vehicle I'm talking about, it's for a girl or a boy, but my son, he's only 13 right now. He's talking about vehicles already, so we're talking about it. And one that he likes and that I agree with him is the 2003 Ford Ranger. Man, I love these little trucks, and they run forever, let me tell you. I mean, Ford Ranger, hell, from 98 to, I don't know, 2013, it pretty much stayed unchanged, because if it's not broke, you don't fix it. This truck is awesome. My son's already looking, and he found a 2003 Ford Ranger. We found it for a decent price. Like I said, he's got a couple years away from his permit. There's nothing stopping us from picking up this vehicle, you know? He's already starting to save his money towards it. I've got my truck back. Once I get some money for parts and get my truck fixed up, I'll be back on the road. So I told him, hey, we'll go half on it. I'll get half, you get half, and we'll go ahead and pick you up a Ford Ranger. So if you have a son, or like I said, even a daughter, but especially a son, if you can find you a decent 2003 Ford Ranger, go ahead and pick that bad boy up and let him have some fun. It's a cool little truck. All right, if you like that video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, let's do it right now. It's right there, right here on the corner. Push the little button, takes you 2 seconds, and it's free. Doesn't cost you anything, so just push that button. Also, if you'd like to donate to the channel or donate to the work truck, like I said, we've built the truck, but our parts come to about $700, so we're still needing a little bit of help with that. So if you'd like to donate, I'll put my Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. I'll put it here on the screen. It's also in my video description as well. We need to fix a couple things. Gotta get rid of that. So somebody send some money so we can fix that. It looks bad. The ones that already did donate and helped me get the truck, thank you very much. I will tell you thank you in every video for the rest of my life. So thank you guys very much. But, like we always say, Semper Fi till next time.